We're going northbound on First Street.
Still walking Texarkana, going to be robbery. Couldn't tell you robbery, but it's going to be a felony theft.
I got the property right here. Can we get a unit over here? It's all the middle road. Sure, guns and out. There's still more about a quarter of a mile north of 58.
Hey, get out the vehicle, driver! Hey, stop! Hey, come here.
I'm coming to you.
Okay, alright, you go. Turn around.
Are you with him or the property?
They took my car.
Where's him?
They just came and got me. I'm pissed the fuck off. That's why I don't let people hold my fucking car.
Sorry about that. Since I had one I'm gonna water open Jack Cole. Louisiana, 956, Frank Henry Sam. I'm ordering the three other ones out the vehicle. Hey, Nessa, get just stand by over here. Hey,
39 with property.
front driver, open the door. Front passenger.
Still 5 felony stop.
Let me see your hands. Walk back towards the sound of my voice, turn around and walk backwards. Now walk back towards the sound of my voice. Walk. Come on, I'll tell you when to stop. Come on. Keep going, keep going. Get up. Keep going, keep going. Now get on your knees. Put your hands top of your head. I got cover now.
Still 30, I'm out 339. $261. Downgrade this to a theft. The total value is going to be about $6,000.
Sir.
Oh, I got him on that.
Excuse me, sir.
Hold on. Since we have to second lane custody, if we're going to have somebody else bond us, get another unit to go to 4 6 so they can see all the merchandise coming out on the highway.
What am I using? Really doesn't really help out. 6-4 Temple.
Have a seat.
Okay.
Why y'all didn't tell me I was gonna go do that? If I knew y'all was taking my car to do that, I would have never did that shit.
How many more people are in the car?
2. Y'all got me fucked. Oh my God, bro. This is exactly why I don't let people hold my fucking car. Y'all dead ass wrong for that shit. Y'all dead ass wrong for that shit.
Ready? Backseat passenger. On the passenger side. Open the door. Put your hands out. Now step out. Now face away from us. Now walk back towards the sound of our voice. Keep going, I'll tell you when to stop.
Y'all just fucking me up, bro. I knew, like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Y'all can't never just be fucking honest.
I kept saying no.
Y'all got me finna go to fucking jail, bro. Man, I'm really pissed the fuck off. I'm pissed the fuck off, like.
So, you want to tell us what happened yesterday at Ulta? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all been in the store?
Mm-hmm.
Who's we? Who's we?
Me and the girls.
You know their names?
I mean, I only know my friend, but she didn't go in the store.
Who's your friend that didn't go in the store?
Deja.
Deja?
Deja Hunter. She never went in.
What was she doing?
She didn't even know what was going on. We had to pick her up.
Was she driving the car at Ulta? Who was driving the car?
I don't know her name, but I know she wasn't my friend. Deja, she was not driving the car.
Where was Deja?
At a house. We ended up in landing at a house.
Linden?
Landing. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, you were at
At
somebody's
house.
house. Where was that at?
At her sneaking link. I don't even know what he said.
Who is he?
Her friend. That's what we was at.
Male or female?
A male.
Her boyfriend?
Her sneaking link. Cause like I said, she got a hood. So you know how they go.
Would you call him or sneaking?
Sneaky link. Y'all
Sneaky
ever heard
link.
it?
Sneaky link?
That's the new term. I mean, the new term. The everybody use
Sneaky
now.
link, okay. So y'all left her there, and then who went to Ulta?
Just me and the girls.
What was their names?
I don't remember. I probably don't remember.
Whose car is it that y'all went over there in?
It was Deja car. Like I said, Deja's my friend.
What'd y'all do in Ulta?
We had
Just be honest with us.
I know we got cologne and perfume.
Cologne
But I
and
really
perfume?
use, yeah.
Did y'all pay for those items? Y'all just took them? Where'd you put them at?
I mean, it was on the side of the road.
No, when you were in Ulta, did you put them in a bag or card,
I mean,
purses? You
I
just
mean-
put them all in there? And how did y'all meet back up with Deja?
because she was like, what's going on? You know, she came outside in the car. So she didn't know what was going on.
So she was in the car when y'all went over there?
No.
When did y'all meet up with her?
When we was in her sneaking link house.
So y'all drove the car back over there?
Yes.
Who drove the car back over there?
I don't know her name. I promise I don't know.
You know what she
Because you
looks
know,
like?
she just was connected with. She was connected with Deja. Deja's my friend, so the girl that
Who are these people here he's fixing to show you?
I don't know her real name.
What's she go by?
She go by Cheek.
Who?
Cheek.
Cheek?
Cheek. C-H-I-C-K.
What's this girl's name?
And that's Deja.
That's Deja. And her?
I don't really know her name. I just know she friends with the other girl.
Okay. Which one of these were driving?
I can't say. I mean, they look so much alike. I don't know either one of them.
One of these two was
I don't
driving?
know. They look so much alike. I don't remember which one was.
What's their nicknames?
Huh?
What's their nicknames?
Cheek. I don't know the other.
That's
girl.
it? That's the only one you know is Cheek?
Cheek.
And you're not sure which one was driving the car
No.
when y'all left Ulta? And then y'all
It
went
was
to...
like a black house, you know.
And then y'all went to Sneaky Links?
Yeah. That's
And
what
y'all
how
picked up Deja?
Yeah, that's why Deja was like, what the fuck is going on?
Were y'all parked in front of his house when the police pulled up? When the police officer pulled up in front of y'all?
I think we was 2 houses before. Because
So
she
y'all
was
had
coming
picked
out,
up
we was
Deja
gonna get ready
already?
to leave. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not from Texarkana. So
How
I
long
know
y'all
she
been
got
coming down here
particular-
doing this?
We don't never come. This is why it was right because it was just.
Whose idea was it?
It wasn't mine.
Whose was it?
Because I barely even do.
What you tell us in here is not gonna leave. We're not
I
gonna go
know,
tell
but I'm
them
just
what you
saying, I
tell
don't
us.
know. I really don't know. I should have put the
Did y'all from Shreveport?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all still live in Shreveport? So how many times y'all come down to Texarkana and done this?
I've never been to Texarkana. This was my first time. I've never been to Texarkana.
Okay. So when the police got behind y'all started throwing items out of the car?
Mm-hmm.
So do you know why you're in here?
Yes.
From
I
Ulta?
said tamper evidence.
Huh?
I said from Ulta.
Well, step by receiving and tampering with physical evidence. Did you go in Ulta yesterday?
I did.
You did? What happened in Ulta? Just be honest with us. What are you thinking?
No, I'm not thinking. It's just like, I mean, stuff it happened so fast last night.
What happened so fast?
You know how stuff happens fast and like your mind gets so blank.
What did y'all do in Ulta?
I didn't do anything.
You didn't take any items?
I only took 2 items.
What'd you take?
A small Chloe
A small what?
perfume.
Chloe?
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
That's about it.
Where'd you put these items?
In my purse.
In your purse?
My purse.
Did you bring your purse in with you? Did you get the purse from in there?
No, I had my own purse.
You brought your
I
own purse in?
think you asked me did I bring it? Yeah, I said no.
Okay. Who was all with you?
Me, Marquina, Kyshawn, and Kayla.
Who was driving?
I don't remember the girl's name, but who I was in the car with me was Romekia, Marquina, and Kyshawn.
I'm gonna show you these
How
pictures.
many of y'all went to Ulta?
Just 4 of us,
4.
including me.
And who?
Including me, just us 4, Kyshawn.
So which one of these was driving the car?
I really don't remember, sir, but I know us 4 went in though.
These 4 went in?
No, including me. So I'm the second to the 4th person.
Okay.
Something.
So you get in the car with somebody and you don't know who's driving? Would you normally do that?
No.
What?
I don't remember. It was either out of Deja who was driving or Kyshawn. I can't remember who was
Okay,
driving.
before y'all got to Ulta, on the way to Ulta, how many people were in the car?
5.
5 of y'all went to Ulta.
But it's only 4 of us went in.
Only 4 of you went in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Deja didn't go in Ulta.
No.
Okay. So,
We had just went and picked up from my boyfriend house.
okay, so you picked her up at the boyfriend and went to Ulta.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible was she driving the Ulta?
No, she didn't drive.
Deja didn't drive.
No. Not that I know of, because we had, when Kyshawn was in the car, we had before one of us was going to pick Deja. But,
And then all 5 of you went to Ulta?
yeah, but Deja did not go in, sir.
Okay. When you left Ulta, who drove?
Deja drove back.
After y'all stole the stuff, come back to the car, Deja drives back to...
She drove.
Where'd y'all go?
I can't remember. Everything happened so fast last night. Like, I didn't get my rights read to me last night. Everything went so fast. Like, everything went blank. I can't remember much.
But you can remember when y'all got back in the car, Deja was driving.
From
You can't remember who.
I can't say.
Where was Deja sitting when y'all got to Ulta then?
In the back.
She was in the back. So when y'all got out, went in, she
Got in the
got front seat.
So, yeah.
How many times have y'all done this?
This is my first time.
To come to Texarkana?
Yes, this is my first time. I'm not gonna lie. It's my first time.
How old are you?
1.
21. You got kids or
No.
family? Is there anybody leading this in Shreveport? Huh?
No,
Whose idea was it to come down here and do it?
it wasn't mine. I don't know.
What you tell us in here, we're not going to go tell them.
It wasn't my idea.
Whose idea was it?
They called me, asked me if I wanted to come. So I said, yeah.
Who called you?
Kyshawn. But it's my first time doing something like this.
How well you know Kyshawn?
Been doing Kyshawn for about like, Kyshawn an old co-worker of mine, so it's been a minute.
Take that.
At least that'll be easy.
Deja? Hello. You're Deja, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is your statement of rights. I'm just going to read it to you before I talk to you, okay? What's your education level?
Graduated high school.
Okay. You have the ability to read and write? Have you had any drug or alcohol use within the last 24 hours? When was that?
Yesterday morning.
About what time?
About 7.
7 a.m.? So you hadn't had any in the last 24 hours?
Are you feeling any of the effects of it? Okay, so you're in your right mind and can understand everything, process information, all that stuff. Okay, good deal.
Okay, Deja. These are the same two things, okay? One, I'm going to read each sentence. If you understand it, you put your initials right here. Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have him with you during questions. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you at no cost before any questions, even if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. And then I'm going to read this to you. I, Deja Hunter, have read this statement of my rights, and I understand what my rights are. I'm willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I'm doing. No promises or threats have been made against me, or no coercions or pressure has been used against me. So you want to talk to us?
Yeah, I would. Because I know for a fact I wasn't in the car. Like, I had met this dude down here last night. My friend asked, could she go in the car just to go to the store? She said she'll be right back. That's what she did. She came right back. So I didn't suspect nothing. Like, I had just got in the car, the music was just loud, I just got in the car. As I get in the car, I'm about to drive off. Like, it's a car in front of me, but I'm not thinking nothing of it because I just got back in the car, of course.
Okay.
So I just drove off, and I went as I was gonna go back to home. And next thing you know, I'm seeing sirens behind me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, y'all? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm literally in the blind of what's going on. They didn't tell me they was getting my car to go steal. I was literally just down here visiting somebody. Thanks for having around me. That's it. Like,
Let me ask you this
Let me
real quick.
rewind way
Yeah.
back to the beginning. You're at a friend's house. Oh, go ahead.
I was just
Yes.
gonna say, you typically drive 100+ miles an hour after 10, just pulling off like that? You just typically drive 100+?
no, it kind of scared me because I'm not from here. And it's like, it looked like a guy walking up. It was no lights or nothing on the car, so I didn't suspect it to be a police because I know I hadn't did nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, it kind of had scared me a little bit. And that's also why I carry a gun, because it just be a lot going on in Shreveport.
Okay, well, go ahead. That was just my question.
Yeah, so I had just drove. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, he didn't have no lights on that. I didn't even know it was a police car until like we was all the way gone. And as I'm on the highway, I see police is behind it. That's when I got off the highway. and I pull over. My car was going so fast I couldn't even slow it down. I had lost control of the car, and that's when I finally stopped the car. But I did not know what was going on. Like, I was just being too nice, wrong place at the wrong time. I didn't even go in the store to steal. The officer that I had talked to, I told him, I was like, I didn't go to the store with them. I didn't go to the store to steal with them. I didn't even know that that's what they were going to go do. They asked could they just run to the store, and they came right back. So I was.
Let's rewind to the beginning. You're at a friend's house.
Mm-hmm.
Who all is at this friend's house?
It's just a guy that I met actually down here. He sells dogs, but me and him started conversating. His name is John. I got his number and stuff on Instagram.
Okay.
But we was just, you know, having normal conversation and stuff like that. He just somebody
Who all is
that
at John's house?
Well, nobody was in his house. Me and him was actually in the car. This is his grandma's house or something like that. I didn't go in, but my friend Kyshawn, she wanted to ride me. I went to her house to go pick her up. Her friends was over there with her. She said, I ride with your friend. And I'm like, come on, you can ride, because I don't want to be around here by myself anyway. You feel me? So ride with me. I'm coming right back.
This was in Shreveport.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm coming right back. You know, it's just a little kind of ride. You can ride with me. So they ride with me, you know,
Who's
but
that?
those are her friends. Kyshawn is my friend.
All the people that was with y'all last night?
Those are her friends. I know them because we all went to school together, but they not really my friends. They was at her house already. So when I was over there, I came over her house after work, and she said she would ride with me out there. And then they all was like, we'll ride too. So, you know, I stopped out there to see him or whatever. And I got in the car with him. We in the car talking for a while. They waiting in my car, and then she texted me. She was like, can we just like go to the store in your car real quick? We'll be right back. I'm like, okay, cool.
You keep saying she.
Well,
Kyshawn?
It's a habit for me.
Okay, so I'll just make sure we're talking about the same person.
Mhm.
I understand. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, so that's just where that went. Like, I had no idea that was gonna happen. I wasn't in the car. I wasn't in the store. The police told me he would go back to the store and run the camera and see. I did not go to the store with them, nothing like that. So, and then, like, once that did happen, once I did realize the police was on me, yeah, like, my adrenaline and everything's pumping, because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, y'all have me, am I running from the police right now? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm really scared for my life, because I've never had to do nothing like this before. I don't steal, I don't do none of that. I don't even know how to steal. So it's like, I was literally at the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people.
Who drove to Ulta?
Kyshawn
Kyshawn.
is the one who asked.
Okay.
What's John's last name?
I don't know. He actually was a white guy. I met him down here because I be working down here sometimes. I met him down here.
Was when the police pulled up in front of you straight on, was you at his house?
No.
Does
He
live
had
right
just
there?
lived, but he lived like on that street somewhere. So he had just pulled off. I don't know if the police had seen him or not, but he had just pulled off.
So y'all met over there, but not
Yeah,
at his
but
house on that road.
his people stay over there somewhere, like at one of the houses. I'm not from here, so I can't just tell you the exact house. I'm not from here, but if I can get my phone, you know, give y'all a little more information, then but
What's his Facebook name?
Instagram. It's like
Instagram.
it's something to do with dogs, bullies, or something like that. Cause he still bullies.
I don't have Instagram, so I can't look it up.
So at what point did you know they had stolen all this perfume?
When I heard, my music was sky high when I got in the car for one, but once I got to the stop sign, I'm like, what is that noise? Like, what is that noise? And then that's when he says, the officer said, somebody, you didn't know that they were storing stuff out the car? I swear to God, I did not know they were storing stuff out my car. I don't know if that happened before or after, I don't know. But when I got in the car, the music was sky high. As I was driving, I was like, what is that noise? And then that's when I realized, as I was getting on the police, they're like, go Dash, go. I'm like, what the fuck have y'all did? Like, it pissed me off because I won't do nothing to jeopardize me, my car, my job, none of that. I have too much going on to put myself at risk like that, like, honestly. And y'all might feel like, honestly, like, you know, people gonna say what they want to say. This is the God's honest truth. Like, that's why the situation messed with me so bad last night, for the officer to have even like backtrack and said he was gonna like put death on me, and I had no idea about it. He said he was gonna go run the cameras and everything. Like, the cameras and everything would have showed everything.
What's the cameras going to show?
I wasn't in the car. I wasn't at the store when they went to whatever store they went to.
When you pull up at Ulta, because the outside cameras aren't going to show you in that car?
No.
Nowhere in that back seat?
No.
Driving off?
No, I promise you, it's not. That's why I asked him, please go run the cameras. Please run the cameras. Please run the cameras, like, for real. Like, if y'all gonna look at the cameras today, please do that. Because I can't afford to have death on my background. I'm trying to be a police myself. I'm not gonna do nothing to jeopardize my own career. Like, I had plans on going to that. I told the officer last night, I had plans for myself going to the Shreveport Police Academy in January. I'm not gonna do nothing to jeopardize myself. Right now, I'm a manager at Carolina. Like, I don't even know I'm still have my job. Like, I don't do stuff to jeopardize my future like this. I was just being too nice and with the wrong people at the wrong time. Like, that's my fault. I gotta take responsibility for that. But That's it.
How often do you let people use your car like that?
I mean, not really just often, but if it's like somebody I know, like, and I know like they're not gonna like, cause I've been knowing her since I was in the 7th grade. Like,
Kyshawn?
Yeah, and it's like Kyshawn is just like he's a misunderstood person, and I know the stuff that he go through, so I be more lenient towards him. So that's just it.
Do you let him use your car on occasions? Do you know if he's ever came to Texarkana before in it?
No.
You don't
No,
know?
I never let him use my car to come out of town. Only reason I let him use it because he said he was coming right back. They was just gonna run to the store. They was gonna come right back. So they was just giving me a little time to do what I'm doing. You feel me? So. But if y'all can, please run them cameras, because I'm nowhere in that store, in that parking lot, nothing. Run the cameras, please.
We're gonna look at them.
And it's like, as far as like even the flight, like I could take that for that, but it's like the lights was never on, so I didn't even know. Like if y'all can look at his cameras, his lights was never on, so it looked to me as though it was dark outside. It looked to me as though it was a regular car trying to walk up to me, and I just drove off.
But when you drove off like that, you could see there was a police officer in uniform standing there and a police on the side of the car. Pretty big, it says police on the side of our cars.
I was just going straight. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just drove off. I promise you, sir. I promise you.
So why would you run from him once you could see that was a police car?
Once I realized it was a police car, I was already on the interstate. His lights never came on. Never came on. I was already on the interstate. And then once I got on the interstate and saw the pole, I was like, this car been behind us a long time. I got off the interstate.
What time did y'all leave Shreveport yesterday?
About, it's been like 5.
And you were meeting this guy to do what now?
We just talked. It's been like, I'm really not even supposed to be talking to him.
Sneaky link?
I'm not even supposed to be talking to him.
I mean, would that ring a bell? I mean, am I right or wrong?
You're
I mean,
right.
it's been said in this room and it wasn't by me.
Yeah.
That's a sneaky link.
First I heard it. That same.
That's why you ain't supposed to be doing stuff like that.
Okay. And you been to his house over there before?
No.
First
Well,
time?
I've been in his house before when I was like doing some transactions with a car, but it was at a different house. He was at somebody else's house. But I've been in his house out here before, but he was at someone else's house last night. But I definitely have been in his house before,
Okay.
out here.
Would you sell him a car? You said you worked at Carvana?
Mhm.
So you sold him a car and you brought it down here? Or paperwork? And you don't remember
And that's
where
how we
that was
started
at?
talking. That's
Texas
how we
side,
started
Arkansas side?
I really don't know it out here like that. I really don't.
You don't remember his
I
last
just use
name?
GPS. I didn't ask him for his last name.
But
You know,
when
like, I'm
you
not.
sold him a car and you did all the paperwork.
Yeah, but I do this every day. So I meet a lot of people every day.
But I would think somebody that I'm doing this with in a meeting, I would probably remember their last name.
So the thing is, let me actually go back. I'm sorry, and it might sound like this a little crazy. So the thing is, I was going to sell a man a car. The thing is, when I pulled up at his GPS when I was at work this particular day, I thought it was actually his house. He was outside with his dogs and stuff, and I was telling him how cute his dogs was, but it was actually the house next to him, the man who I was getting the car from. But we ended up just holding a conversation for so long, exchanging Instagram and stuff like that, talking and stuff. So that's how I was like, I really didn't even sell him a car. It was his neighbor that I sold the car to, but I ran into him before I even ran into his neighbor. So yeah.
How long ago did you sell that car?
Promise to God. That was about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
So your job probably have record of that and the address?
But it wasn't him, like I said.
Right, but in the same neighborhood, next
Yeah.
door neighbors.
Yeah, but I don't even want to get my job involved in it. I want to keep
Well, we're
my
going to get your job involved, and that's where you were stopped when the police pulled up. Was at this guy's house?
No,
Correct.
I said it wasn't his house.
But in the neighborhood,
Right.
the same neighborhood. Okay. So those addresses should match, or pretty close, same street. Anyway. 2 weeks.
Is that why they came over there to pick you back up from
Right.
him last night? What kind of car has he got?
It's like a truck. It's I don't know. Like
What
it
color
was
is it?
dark. It's dark. I don't know.
It's a dark
I didn't even know
colored
what color.
truck,
I
or-
didn't even know what color the police car was. I didn't even know it was police. I can't even see that good at night, honestly.
So
Honestly
you
speaking.
mean to tell us that you sell vehicles for a living and you don't know what kind of truck this is that
Yeah,
you sold?
honestly, I don't.
Because you probably know enough about cars that you sell them to know if it was a Chevrolet, a Dodge, a Ford,
I think it was like a Dodge.
Nissan,
I would go for like a Dodge.
regular cab, crew
Crew
cab,
cab.
two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, lift kit. But he lives over there on that street y'all were at.
Yeah, or someone he knows is over there. You know, dudes lie all the time. I don't know.
Dudes lie all the time.
They do.
Who we in here with right now?
But I'm not lying to y'all about nothing.
What about
Okay,
Kyshawn? He lie?
No, he wouldn't.
He
like,
wouldn't?
Keep in mind, like, I can't speak for him. I can only speak for me.
Okay.
He don't lie to me.
But you and Kyshawn should have the same story on what happened yesterday, right?
What do you mean by that?
On how y'all got to, or at least how y'all got to Texarkana.
But, I mean, it's
Not
true.
wrong.
What I'm saying is true. I don't know what he told you, but it's true.
Well, then you're calling Kyshawn a liar.
So what did he say?
The total opposite of what you're saying.
Well, he's lying. I promise you, he's lying. And I tell him to his face,
I
he's
mean,
lying.
to make sure I'm understanding, all 5 of y'all
Mm-hmm.
rode here yesterday
Mm-hmm.
at 5 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
from Shreveport
Mm-hmm.
to Sneaky Link's house.
Mm-hmm. I
And
just met up with
and
him.
then
We
the
was not in
four-
his house. I just met up with him, got in the car with
Okay,
him.
in his
They
neighborhood.
waited. Yes, they waited on me.
Those 4 went to Olta, stole a bunch of stuff, come back, picked you up. You got back in the driver's seat and took off towards Shreveport. And then all that other crap happened.
Okay. Why would not only one, but 2 of them have a completely different story than that?
That's because they for themselves. Those are not even my friends. Kyshawn is the only one who my friend.
He's
I can
one of
say.
them.
Right. But,
That's given a completely different story.
and if he's
than you.
doing that, I'm going to tell him he's dead wrong for this. Like, because I know
Well,
the truth.
Let me also say this. So he, along with another person, one of the 5 of y'all that was arrested, said that this was all your idea. That all of y'all, hey, just listen.
I'm
Let
sorry.
me say, let
I'm
me get
sorry.
their side of the story out. So they basically said that it was your idea to come down here and to go to Ulta and steal all this stuff. And they also said that whenever y'all were driving down the road, it was you that told them to throw all the stuff out the window. And it was
Once I heard a
also
buzzer in
said,
my car,
listen,
and I said,
listen,
what
hey,
the fuck
hey,
did I
hey,
do?
I'm not
sorry.
done.
I'm sorry.
So they also said that you knew it was the police whenever he pulled up in front of you and before you drove off.
No, sir.
So why would they say that? Not one of them, 2 of them.
I understand that, but if you look at their record compared to mine, I don't steal.
That's
They-
We're not
irrelevant.
looking at no record right
But
now.
you're right. I'm sorry, but I don't steal. I don't know how to steal. I don't know how to steal.
Here,
I've never had to steal. I'm not gonna say, hey y'all, let's go in the store and go steal, and I don't even go in the store. If that's the case, well, I'm not on the camera in the store if it's my idea. You get what I'm saying?
here's my problem, and you just mentioned it.
Mhm.
Why am I not on camera in the store?
Mhm.
Okay? I would love to believe you and believe that you don't steal. Okay? I would love to believe that. Okay? But I can't believe that when you're lying about the other stuff.
Sir.
Why not just tell the truth that you're in the car at Ulta? I know you didn't go in the damn store. I know that. You're in the car, they come out with the stuff, and you panic. That's the truth. The lie, we came up here together. I went to Sneaky Link, sat in the truck, talked to him. They come back, picked me up. The police pulled up. I took off. It's not exactly how it happened.
That is the truth, sir. And I wish we can all be in here right now, so I can look at all them in their face.
The problem is you got 2 people admitting, I went in Ulta. I stole from Ulta. Deja sat in the car at Ulta. They're not accusing you of stealing
I know
at all.
They can't accuse me of stealing because I don't steal. But my thing is,
But it don't look right when you come in here talking about, I wasn't even there.
I promise you I was not there. I was not there, sir. That's why I keep telling y'all to run the cameras back. You will see I'm not there.
Nobody's saying that you were in the store.
I wasn't there, period. I didn't drive them there. They asked to hold my car. And the reason they may be saying that is because, come to find out, as we're talking, one of them don't have a driver's license. So that's maybe why they're saying that, to save their own self.
They weren't charged with that then. They're not going to be charged with that now.
Well, I don't even know what else to say. But I promise you, that is the 100%
I mean, you
story.
said Kyshawn drove, so I mean, you already told me if you don't have a driver's license.
Whose idea was it to go steal all this?
I don't
Who's over all this?
They know if I would have known they were stealing, they would not have held my car. That car is in my name. I'm not gonna just get nobody my car to go steal.
Have you ever
like,
been in trouble?
No, not like this, no. Like, I got
Have
in
you ever
trouble.
been arrested?
I got in trouble in 2018 because I was with a friend. She had got fired from her job and she ate her manager's car. Police pulled behind us. I was in the car with her. They said I was accessory to it, but they took accessory out and they charged me with disturbing the peace.
That's it. Sometimes you've been in trouble. Ever been arrested? That's it.
Hmm?
That's the only time you've been arrested.
That's the only time.
See about it.
But you were an accessory in that, so that's what all this is. You with them.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I gotta learn to just be by myself. And then especially when people lie about stuff, like that makes stuff even worse. Like, lesson learned. That's why I'm like, I gotta take accountability for the situation. I shouldn't have let nobody hold my car. That's my fault, because just like that, stuff happens.
So, do you loan your car out often?
Not often, just the people I know. If I feel like they just, if it's genuine, like I feel like you're gonna come right back, you're gonna do what you say you're gonna do.
But they said that you loan out your car a lot.
I don't.
Like,
Only to my sister. That's it.
Kyshawn, your sister?
No.
He's the one that said that. So.
He said he my sister.
No, he said he
No,
uses
she
your
loaned her
car.
car out a lot.
No, he don't use it a lot. He probably used my car like 2 times. That's it.
What do you use it for?
Only time he used it, he just moved recently. He used it to go to the store then, and he uses it to go to the store now.
To go to the store then to do the same thing?
No, he just moved into a new house, and he wanted to go get some stuff to refurnish his house.
How many times have they done this?
I don't know. They're not my friends. Kyshawn is my friend.
How many times have you been to Texarkana with them?
This is my first time. And that's only because I didn't want to be by myself.
But you come to Texarkana by yourself?
When I'm at work and I come down here, I have my assistant with me. So
Was your assistant here that day you sold the truck to John's neighbor?
You know, and you're sticking with me, all left at 5 p.m. yesterday.
yeah, everything I'm telling y'all is the truth. Okay, I'm sorry if y'all.
Well,
don't-
I just, somebody's lying.
And it's not
Okay.
even, God can strike me down right now. I'm lying, Lord, please.
Well, God, I hope you're not, because I don't want to be struck down with you. Okay.
No, for real.
You have a cell phone, right?
Mhm.
Got arrested with a cell phone.
Mhm.
Okay. You know what's on a cell phone? When you dump a cell phone from the police standpoint, it's everywhere that phone goes.
Mhm.
Okay. So when we dump your phone, we'll know if you left Shreveport at 5 p.m. yesterday. Or if you were in fact here the day before at Sneaky Links, and these folks came and picked you up from Sneaky Links and then went to Ulta. So
Yeah.
the truth will come out.
I'm giving y'all permission. Y'all can use my phone.
Okay.
Yes. Y'all can. I'm telling you, y'all can.
And that's going to prove up everything that you're saying is true,
Yes.
and my friend's a liar.
Yes. Like, I had a feeling they was gonna even come in here doing that, like, 'cause they don't care about their future. Like, honestly, like I said, them not my friends. Kyshawn is my friend. Those are her friends. I went to school with them, and that was it. I had a feeling it was gonna go like this, 'cause they keep saying, I'm not talking to nobody, this, that. I already knew how this was gonna go. Like, I had a feeling like,
So you thought they were all gonna say it was you?
yeah, because they all for themselves at the end of the day. I could tell by how they out there talking, like, they for themselves. Like, I knew it was gonna go like this.
And you've known Kyshawn since the 7th grade?
But
you said?
Kyshawn, if he's lying on me, he did wrong for that, and I'll never talk to him again. Because I've been too good to him, like for real. If only you know. But I promise you, I did not steal. I don't know how to steal.
Okay. Are you still going to get paid?
I haven't even called into my job.
I ain't talking about from your job.
What you mean?
You tell me you made the comment in the back of the police car.
What are you
Hey,
talking?
Kyshawn, am I still going to get paid?
He didn't give me no gas money for yesterday nor today. He drove.
So
my
he owed you gas money going from there to Ulta?
He didn't come out here yesterday. He drove my car to get stuff for his house. Like, I go over there every day on my lunch break, almost every day. He kind of worked close by my job. I don't be minding him leaving my car because everything by his house is literally right there.
Okay, so in the back of the police car, you worried about gas money?
They drove out all my gas.
Going to Ulta and back to you?
No, just drive. They was gone really longer than they should have been. So if you ask me, they said they were going to give me gas. They were going to give me gas.
Okay, you left at 5. How far is Shreveport?
Like an hour away.
Like an hour.
Mhm.
So 5.
They got.
You would be here about 6. Right? All this stuff happens at 7:30.
Mhm.
How much gas did they run out of your car in an hour and a half?
Too much because I was sitting there waiting. Like, they left, came back, left, came back. So I really thought nothing of it.
You didn't tell us that earlier, that they left and came back, left and came back.
Because, I mean, they came right back. It was nothing, there was nothing, it
Where'd they
was
go
nothing
then?
done then. It was nothing done then. I guess they was trying to see if I was ready then. I was still sitting in the car.
How do you know nothing was done then?
They came back.
Okay.
and they left again.
But how do you know nothing was done then?
I don't.
Well, you just said it.
I don't know.
Then why would you say that? I mean, look, all we're trying to do at the end of the day is get the truth here.
I'm telling y'all the truth. I don't know what else to do.
You were already charged with everything. I mean, we've had 2 witnesses that are saying that you're there and that you're a part of this.
Y'all are gonna go review the cameras, right?
Not only there, 2 witnesses that put you here, not even on the same day.
What do you mean?
But y'all didn't even ride, all of you from Shreveport together.
Huh?
But you were already here.
They said you were already.
That's why you ain't got no gas, is because they had your damn car all day yesterday. Because you were here at, not my word,
I was at work
sneaky
yesterday.
links.
I was at work yesterday.
At work yesterday?
I got off yesterday at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Once I got off work, I went home. Once I went home, I came to her house.
Okay. Give me your job again.
I don't even want my job involved in this.
Well, we're calling your job.
We're
We
calling
verified
see
you were
if
there
you
at
were
3 yesterday.
Yeah, I definitely was.
Okay. Well, they should be able to verify that.
Carvana.
Carvana.
They can verify that. I'm supposed to be at work right now.
You worked what yesterday?
7 to 3.
Your cooperation will help. Your cooperation with us is going to help, not hurt you.
I hope so, because I'm telling y'all the truth.
So we're wanting you to tell us everything.
I'm telling y'all everything. Literally, everything I know. I don't know what they do outside of me. Everything I know, y'all. I promise I'm telling y'all. I don't want to be in here. I have too much going on. Like, I got too much I'm trying to do. You think I'm going to just be sitting here lying to y'all and I'm trying to go home?
You're married
I'm engaged.
and you got kids,
No.
but you'd like to get home. But this isn't a bond out where you bond out. This, you got to see a judge. These are felony charges.
And then you're gonna have to go to Texas as well.
Why
When
do
we
I have
get
to go to
through.
Texas?
Because they put you in the
But
middle of
can
a
y'all
lie.
please look at the cameras, please.
Okay. Let's skip the cameras of I was not in Ulta. I know you're not in Ulta. 4 other people know you're not in Ulta. Okay. Why do people say she just sat in the car? We went in to steal. Deja just sat in the car. Deja just sat in the car. Deja just sat in the car. Deja's story, I wasn't in the damn car.
I would.
You're making it worse.
Everybody's saying you were in the car, but you.
They wrong for that though. Like, I'm telling y'all the truth. Can y'all bring me here?
You don't work like that.
We've already talked to them.
If I knew they was getting my car to go steal, I probably don't not get in my car.
So your story is the complete truth
The 100% truth.
that matches the other 2 stories total opposite.
Yes, it's the 100% truth.
Because theirs are the same.
Well, that's because they already been out there plotting on it. Like, that's them. I've been to myself. You can ask the officers out there. I've been to myself the whole time.
So you think last night they were like, hey, if we get stopped, be sure to tell Deja was in the car.
I
You
don't
think they
know.
brought that up last night?
I
Talk
don't
them?
know. I don't know. They was whispering the whole night as we was asleep. I kept hearing them
So
whispering.
Keyshawn wasn't because he was,
Well, yeah,
he's not
he
in the
wasn't.
agent body.
He wasn't, but yeah.
He's one of the ones that's saying it.
So
Now.
he couldn't have talked to these other women in here.
Mhm. But they was whispering the whole night. God knows what they was whispering. I don't know. But I don't know. I feel like I was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
They go steal and give you money.
No.
They go
Because
steal
I've
and give
never
you some
done
of it
this.
and give you some of this stuff.
I've never done this. My friend, she always has stuff. She give me stuff all the time.
Cologne, perfume.
Just clothes and
Who's
stuff.
that? Which one does that?
Kyshawn.
Does he ever say where he gets his stuff from? You have an idea?
You
Does
don't
he have a
ask him?
job? Let me ask you that.
No, he don't have a job.
So where does he come up with all this stuff? That don't bring throw up a red, like you said you want to be a police officer, right? That doesn't throw up a red flag that you have this friend that doesn't have a
I
job
do,
or
but
doesn't
he always
work.
feel like he hustled.
He what?
He said he hustled, so I just respected it.
In your car.
No, not in my car.
Well, you just hustled in your car yesterday.
And I had no idea. It would not have happened if I knew that. I promise you that. I don't play like that, like for real. Like, I don't even really feel the need to keep trying to explain myself, because it's like, y'all really don't even believe me, so it's like.
Because we're just looking to get the truth.
And I'm telling
what
you
you're
the truth.
saying to us is not the truth.
Well, they not telling the truth. That's why I want to.
I mean, like he said, you're wanting to do this profession, okay? Put yourself in our shoes then. Let's just say you are. And you talk to me, you talk to this young man, and you talk to this guy. Me and him this is what happened. Okay?
I know what it looked like to y'all.
And this guy comes in and gives you not like just a little bit off the path, like a total different, because you're over here. Their stories are right over here. Your story's nowhere close to
That's
theirs.
because they don't tell the truth.
Nowhere close.
They don't tell
Why
the
should we
truth.
believe you over them?
Because you should be able to tell who telling the truth versus who, with as far as these backgrounds. I don't
Exactly.
feel.
Think about what you just said. This ain't none of our first days on the job. We wouldn't be in these positions if it was. So think about that. And you honestly think, with what you just said, that we would still be in here questioning you if we honestly thought that you were being honest?
Well, I'm sorry if y'all don't feel like I'm being honest, but this is the truth. I'm really sorry. I don't know no other way y'all want me to say it, but I'm telling y'all the truth.
I think you knew it was going to happen. I
It's
think
like,
they've used your car to do it before,
I promise they never used my car to do that before.
and they told you it was going to happen yesterday.
They never used my car to do this before. I promise.
But they
never.
told you yesterday they were going to use it for that.
No, but it's like a part of me kind of felt like that was gonna happen, because like I be knowing the type of stuff that they be on when they be together. Like that's why I don't be around her when she with them. Like
Well, they be
I had
on.
a feeling, but I tried to block out that feeling.
Well, they be on. You said they be on stuff.
They just illegal,
Like going and doing this stuff right here.
all type of stuff.
Like what?
Like what you said.
What else?
That's all I know of.
And what I'm just to clear, because I guess I'm dumb. What are you talking about? What are you referring to? That you're saying that they're being on something, doing illegal stuff? You're talking about stealing stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have a knowledge of Kyshawn or whatever doing this before?
He hasn't been doing it recently. Like he been really trying to get his life together. So that's why I felt like he wasn't gonna go do that stupid, because he just moved into his house and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, he's not gonna do nothing but jeopardize.
So you mean to tell me somebody does he live alone, or does he have roommates?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which was it? There's two questions.
He lives alone.
So he lives alone. Okay, so you mean to tell me that somebody that lives alone doesn't have a job and doesn't have any other means to get an income because you don't
He
have
be
a job?
working, it just be on and off all the time.
Well, like doing what kind of stuff?
Like I know at one point he was doing like the stuff at the what is it called? The hotel. He was working at like a hotel one time because he was wearing scrubs. He's working at fast food. Like he just don't keep jobs long. So I figured maybe he just saved a little money. He don't have like no car note or nothing like that.
Well, why would he when he could just use yours, as he said?
He don't.
That's what he said.
He's
so.
lying. He used my car
But
yesterday.
why would your friend that you said you don't really know the rest of them, you only really know him, right? That y'all are friends.
Mm-hmm.
Why would your friend or anybody's friend lie on him? He's already been charged with all of this stuff just like you. So he has nothing to gain or benefit from him lying at this point and telling us what he told us. So I mean,
he didn't even blame it on you. That's what I'm saying. He didn't say you stole a damn thing.
Because I didn't. He can't.
That's my point exactly. Is he told the truth about, I went in Ulta, I stole a bunch of this crap, she didn't even go inside, she didn't get out of the car, left you out of the stealing. If I'm going to lie on you, shit, Deja went in there and did that, wasn't me.
I'm surprised.
If I'm going to lie, I'm going to lie, you know what I mean? I mean, he confessed up to what he did. And even confessed what you didn't do. You didn't go in there and steal nothing.
I didn't.
I have no doubt in my mind. No doubt. No doubt. But one little lie in all this makes me have to believe these other folks. And I'm afraid you're going to get caught up in that.
That's not fair.
What's not fair? If
So
I
you
catch
can-
you in a lie, it's not fair for me to listen to
to
you.
believe them over me, and I'm telling the truth.
Well, what I'm saying is,
That's like putting
your
Deja
truth
Hunter
can
on
be
mine.
proved up.
Yes,
Okay,
I can
like you
lose my
said,
truth.
there are cameras. We have your phone that will have a search warrant. It'll be dumped. It'll have your GPS location. Okay? And it'll say Sneaky Links neighborhood or Ulta.
Probably text messages too from all y'all.
It'll
If
say
it's
what
anything in
time
there.
you left Shreveport. What time you got to take. I mean, it'll say it all.
I gave you permission.
And I'm just hoping that proves your story up.
That's why I
Because
give
if
you
it
permission.
don't, then it makes you look like the ringleader.
And I'm not.
I mean, I hope you're right.
So when are y'all gonna do this?
Do what?
Get my phone, do whatever you have to do. 'Cause
Oh, I'm sure we'll get it out of your property today and be done for it. But okay, make sure I have your story. You all left Shreveport together, 5 o'clock. Yesterday, I think. To go meet Kevin. That's his name. John. And why were you meeting John again?
we was just chilling.
Okay. And why did they all come with you?
I wanted Keisha to ride with me, so I won't have to ride out there by myself. But they was already at her house, so they said they would ride too. I said that was fine.
Why didn't you want to just ride by yourself?
Cause I don't know him like that. And he's about to give me like a free dog and everything, so. I'll do it.
So you were kind of scared of him maybe a little bit? Or?
I just don't know him like that, so I was like, I'd rather somebody come with me.
But you met up with him before?
Just
Did
when
you
I
come
was
by
at work.
yourself?
Just when I was at work. I met him that one time, and then we was talking on Instagram after that.
So you're nervous about this guy because you don't.
Hmm?
You're nervous because you don't know who he really is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So y'all get here about 6, and you're with this guy in the truck for about an hour and a half while they're gone.
Probably a little less than
whatever
an
you
hour.
want. Okay. So you wanted Kyshawn to ride.
A
So
little
you
less than
wanted.
an hour and a half.
So you wanted him to ride, so you wouldn't be by yourself with this guy. But then you let him leave in your car for an hour and a half, so you could be alone with this guy.
That doesn't make sense. You're worried about being alone with him, and you're alone with him for an hour in the
They
truck.
stayed with me for a while. Like, they was there with me for a little while, stayed with me for a while, but let me warm up to them. Then they asked, can I use your car real quick? Come right back. Came back, look again.
So you and him sat in his truck, and they sat there in your car at the same spot, parked with him. It's weird. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, nothing else really.
I'm good. Whatever you are.
We'll take you back in there.
Do y'all know why we were gonna at least, like, get a phone call today?
That we don't have any control over that, like the
That'll
judge
be
out there
up
that's
to
gonna be
them,
jail.
up to them, and then the judge is gonna have to see you.
Will they
But it's a
get it?
felony charge, so you can't bond out.
Okay, but,
You got to see a judge, he'll schedule all that for you, tell you if you bond out or if you're gonna be in here. But when we get through with you over here, then you gotta go to Texas side.
why are they going to Texas? What's Texas side?
That's where you stole all that stuff.
That's where
But
everything
you
was stolen
said-
from.
But you keep saying that I wasn't even in the car, I didn't steal nothing. Why
We don't keep
No,
saying
we
that.
don't
You
keep
keep
saying
saying
that.
that.
But
You keep saying that.
I
I
have
have
that's-
never said you're not.
are
the
y'all
car.
not gonna try to rerun the cameras or nothing?
We're gonna do our investigation, yes.